Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go over 5 line of duty deaths that was in the July issue of Firehouse. So 5 US firefighters recently died in the line of duty. 2 firefighters died from a health related incident. 1 was killed in an automobile accident. 1 was shot and killed at the fire station. And 1 died from his injuries that were sustained during wildfire operations. So firefighter Charles Wayne Spry, firefighter specialist Tori Carlin, firefighter Tim Hart, firefighter Christopher Yock, and firefighter Ralph de Blasi. So Charles had a fatal heart attack, found unresponsive on the kitchen floor of his house after mandated physical training the previous day. He was a LaGrange firefighter, 51 years old, and he had been with the LaGrange Volunteer Fire Department since 2012, and he was a firefighter at Sandy Bottom Fire from 1997, so 20-year veteran.
This is the most difficult day that I personally have ever experienced with the Los Angeles County Fire Department, seeing our brothers and our sisters in harm's way in this manner.
The second victim shot who survived is a 54-year-old fire captain. He is being treated here at Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital and was described by medical staff as recovering in critical but stable condition. They said all life-threatening injuries have been addressed.
So this is firefighter Tori Carlin, shot and killed by an off-duty firefighter, died June 1st. The sadder thing was the shooting happened at the fire station, and the captain on shift was also wounded. We are a brotherhood in the fire department, and you never think that something like this could happen.
Fighters across the borderland mourn the loss of a fallen brother. Tim Hart, a smoke jumper with the United States Forest Service, died from his injuries after battling a fire in Hidalgo County, New Mexico. The 36-year-old was airlifted to El Paso, where he took his final breaths. His journey to his home state of Wyoming began right here in the borderland. Early this morning, El Paso firefighters saluted their fallen brother as his procession left the borderland, and just before 9 a.m., his body arrived at the airport hangar. First responders saluting his sacrifice, and as you can see there, Cody's plane leaving El Paso this morning for Wisconsin.
Mike Yock had worked at the fire station here at SFO. He had been with the fire department for more than 2 decades when he died suddenly a week ago.
He was just proud to wear the badge. He was proud to go, when the alarm rang.
When that alarm rang around 6:30 last Tuesday morning, Chris Yock and his crew responded to a fire at the domestic hourly parking garage at San Francisco International Airport. 8 vehicles were damaged. In this photo, Yock is the firefighter on the right battling the fire. He died at his home in San Rafael that night. Without a cause of death, his family and the fire department suspect cardiac arrest. His loved ones grappling with a sudden loss.
He's your little brother. It's not supposed to happen that way.
Jeff Yock, a retired Daly City firefighter, says his brother Chris was a proud Filipino-American who achieved his dream of working for the San Francisco Fire Department. Yock says as a young boy, Chris helped put out a kitchen fire in the family home in South San Francisco where they grew up, the beginnings of a dedicated firefighter. He was well loved.
Firefighters from No. 7 Township Fire Rescue are remembering one of their own who was killed in a car accident Thursday afternoon. Now on your sides, Caroline Boyer shares the legacy he's leaving behind.
No. 7 Township Fire Rescue's Assistant Chief says Ralph de Blasi was one of his most active members. You could find him here at the Bryce's Creek Station at any given time, ready to serve his community.
Anytime we leave our house, leave the station here to answer a call, there's definitely a risk and our lives can be in danger. And unfortunately yesterday, Ralph gave the ultimate sacrifice trying to save others.
It happened on Thursday afternoon. Firefighter Ralph de Blasi was headed to pick up gear at Township 7's Bryce's Creek station to respond to an accident on Highway 70 when he got in a car accident on Bryce's Creek Road.
Very devastating to learn that it was one of our own firefighters. It was a very serious collision.
De Blasi died on the scene.
Still in a bit of shock today. There's definitely folks that are upset.
Now, his fellow firefighters are flying the flag at half-staff and parking his engine at the front of the station to remember him.
He was a very unassuming and generally kind of quiet guy, but when he spoke, you definitely listened. He was definitely a fixture in the department, so his presence will be missed.
Assistant Chief Travis Blaylock says they have an unofficial tradition in the fire service called Senior Man.
Senior Man is an experienced firefighter, usually an older firefighter who's well respected and known for putting others in the fire service before himself, passes on tradition and knowledge, and Ralph was definitely a senior man in our department.
All right, so prayers go out to these heroes, families and friends. We will always remember you.